Welcome back, everybody. We're back with some more Oxygen Not Included. No surprise to any of you there, I am sure. I just love this game way too much to really play anything else. Been playing a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege. I usually go back to that game quite often as well, but none of that is very family friendly, so to speak. So I might put out a video with it a little later, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so let me see where we left off. It looks like I need to get, yes, that's right. Okay, so I need to get another bathroom here set up for our dupes. I don't quite want to deconstruct those just yet. And then I also have to get that built. I do remember I desperately need another builder. I got one dupe who's building. That's their whole job. That's the entire job. But I mean, they just can't get to those build tasks quick enough. So, excuse me. We're gonna get to that. Not really needing that corner piece. We'll go ahead and take those off. And we can get rid of those as well. Oops. You need that one ladder so that they can reach it. So we'll pop that on there, and then we're going to need a door for that bathroom as well, so it can complete the room. We're doing great on calories. I did move the camera for y'all. I noticed in a couple of my last videos that you weren't able to see like my different overlays. Whenever I pull up schedules, priorities, stuff like that, you weren't able to really see them. So I did fix that for y'all. And let's see. Alright. So, +7 medicine's good, but again, not really looking for anything with, I don't really need a dock yet. Probably soon, but not right now. This guy, Catalina, you're a mess. Gossman, nothing I could really use that one for either. As far as doctoring goes, increased science is okay, but again, like, I'm not really going to really need them. So I think, yeah, they can't even do build errands. I'm just gonna go with the eggs again, and we'll sham that. So I'm only at 5 dupes, but I got enough for up to 12 right now. So eventually we'll get there. I know I'm being a little picky, but there's only so much to go around. I don't want to have some dupes that just aren't as helpful as certain others could be. But I mean, if they have as much as like a +3 in one of their skills, that's good enough. But we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so I still need, these guys are just running just to run. So let's disable these buildings here, because that's just, they're not getting anything done by doing all of that. So we're going to disable that just for a second, and hopefully we get some more of these build orders handled here. Okay, so let's mess with these schedules, and there was something I wanted to fix. But I can't remember what it was. Oh yes, they're more productive at night. However, they're using up some of that time for bath time, so we will actually extend that there. Like that. Okay, that's good. And then they'll be, if I have any that are productive in the morning, then I'll send them on to our first schedule here. Cool, so keep going. I'm not researching anything yet, but I have so many build orders going at the moment. I don't really want to start researching. Okay, so they are all ready for another level up or skill up or whatever the technical term is for it. Right, so this is going to help them do all of these things a little quicker. Let's max out her farming. Alright. Auto, let's see. So you're done on plumbing, so we're going to fix your carrying capacity as well. Perfect, okay. So they're squared away. I got that last ceiling tile set up, so we can go ahead and do that there. Got a little bit of polluted oxygen up here. We'll see if that fixes itself, or else I'll have to go and do that myself. Let's see, what is... We have to get rid of this bleach rock, or else it's just gonna cause a lot of problems. So we'll set priority 9 on him, which should work out. And we'll keep it going from there. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so as you can see, they're coming down and trying to pick up all that stuff just to store right now, which is good. Let's go ahead and extend our fire pole as well. Make those... Oops. I always do that. Alright, let's get these outhouses going as well. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Get a couple wash basins, excuse me. Boom. Oh, gosh. I'm a mess! Alright. So that bathroom will be ready for whoever may need it. Let's get they're just taking way too long to get to this. Let's get a priority on those. And we'll go from there. Ah, I still have this room up here. Okay, so we wanted to... Actually, I think I was supposed to use that room for... Might have meant to use this room for bathrooms, but that's okay. We can find something else for it. So we'll deconstruct those. Got the bathroom set. I can keep going this way, and I won't run into any potentially harmful gases, which is good. Chlorine isn't terrible, but I just don't want it floating around my base. I just kind of want to keep this oxygenized. Something like that. I really don't want to go anywhere near slime, because that's not just pooped out phosphorite. That's not what I want to do. There looks to be like some sort of secret lab here that I might want to get to at some point. I have no idea what any of that does. I mean, really, I got a plethora of options here. But until we get... Alright, cool. So those are built. I can go ahead and enable those. Until we get to a spot that feels a little more comfortable, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, or else I'm going to just get completely lost in the sauce. But too many projects started, and then things can easily go downhill from there. Just because my dupes are not going to know what to prioritize. You know what I mean? So, alright. Cool, cool, cool. Unrefrigerated food. That's alright. Our farmers will get to it when they get to it. Insufficient oxygen generation. I would kind of agree with that. I do need oxygen down in this room. And it is starting to flow in, thanks to these airflow tiles. But I do have to keep an eye on that. As well as continue, excuse me, to expand. Okay, so, feel good with getting most of those build orders done. So let's see what else we're going to need here. Okay. So I got some power supply rooms. I'm not quite going to go for animal control until later on. I do have a way to start producing clean water from polluted water, but I don't have any polluted water yet. Deodorizer would be good for reducing those the polluted oxygen for sure. And then I think I want to start with decor as well the farther we get in. So I do like insulated tiles. We're gonna go with a deodorizer. Alright. So we'll sit there. Make sure we get that piece of tech. It comes with a couple other things. I think a carbon skimmer was one of them, where it'll take all the carbon in the air and basically make it go away. I don't know how else to put it, which is good, especially if you need to relieve like gas pressure. However, I don't really... Oops. I don't really need to do that right now, so... we'll hold on off. Well, excuse me. We'll hold off on that. I think I'm just gonna continue digging up as well, just so my digger has something to do. So we will want to hit all of those. Oops. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, we'll dig all that up. Let's get some ladders going up to the top there. And then we can actually, cancel that right there and continue our fire pole to the top as well. Let's go ahead and uproot these guys too. Yep, that works. And we will continue to do anything else I gotta do.
Use the letter J. J. J as in jerk off. No. Jerk off. Yeah.
Alright, not looking too bad. Let's see. Vitals. Joshua. Let's see how Joshua's doing here. Where is he? Where is he? I think that's, there he is. We'll give him some time to go ahead and get all of that done there. I think the next game that I know I'm gonna get heavily invested into is probably going to be the new Pokemon that's coming out. I'm super stoked for it. I can't wait to see. It looks like they're doing a lot of different things with the series as well. So I can't wait for that personally. And I gotta see what I gotta pull off to be able to stream it, to make videos for that, but definitely want to go that direction for sure. It looks like they all just hang around right there, which might be because it has the highest decor bonus. So once I finish the research with that carbon skimmer and all that stuff, I think I'll go next for the decor, and then hopefully I'll get a dupe that's good with building or an artist, so to speak, right? Hopefully I'll get one of those guys soon. I just need more dupes in general. I got a lot of things going on, a lot of operations that need to be done, and I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not able to accomplish all of them at once. So, dang it. There we go. I'm trying to learn the hotkeys as I go as well, so bear with me. Alright. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. I want to try and find a vent or a duct somewhere. You know, whether it be hydrogen, lava, I don't know, something I can utilize, something I can start building around. Because that would be ideal. What is this here? Slime. Looks different color. I think I want to start excavating. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Excavating this here to try and grab that copper ore, because it doesn't look like this. I'm gonna run into a whole lot more of it as I progress, as I continue. So I'm gonna want to look into doing that. And continuing from there. Okay, so let's get some nice furniture going here. I could start looking to automate a lot of things too, such as like oxygen generation. So if I get to 2,000 grams of pressure, then turn off the disable the oxygen generator, which would be good, so we're not like popping all of our dupes' eardrums and things like that. Okay, let's see what we got. Meemaw. Doesn't look like anything I could really use. If anything, I might want to go with Liam here. And then you have Nicola, who has got some athletics. But in all honesty, again, like I don't really need any of these three dupes' strengths. I need what I need. So I don't know. I might go Mima here. I'm liking Mima. She doesn't really have any interest in any of the things that use strength, however. So, alright, we're just going to go with the least work. And leave it at that. Let's go ahead and take up to there. Just so we can get some more resources going. Reorient myself a little more comfortable. So this is the part of the game where it starts getting a little more tricky, right? They're starting to get to the point where there's a lot of different directions that you can go. So you want to not overwhelm your dupes, not overwhelm yourself, really, right? Because you have to babysit these guys constantly, as you've seen in other episodes, right? So just trying to think of what I should go for next. I want those thimble reeds, because those will start producing cloth suits and paintings and things like that. They're a pretty useful crop. I will need the polluted water first. I need to do something with all this water here, which I'll probably end up doing next. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that next, or else I'm gonna drive myself crazy trying to figure out where to go from there. So what I'm gonna build is a liquid vent, and that liquid vent is going to dump all of the agua from our pump into there. And here is oops. Every time. Alright, this pump will dump all that water into there. And then if the pool happens to fill up and reach the top of the liquid vent, then it's going to stop pumping water in there, which is good because I don't want to overflow my pool. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put that there. It's also going to need some electricity, which is why we are going to connect our circuits here. It's already using up a ton of electricity just because we got a lot going on. I meant to get rid of that power room as well. Oh, I'm all sorts of messed up. That's alright. Yeah, it'll be fine. But let's get that going here too before I drive myself nuts with everything else going on. I've made it pretty far. So we're at cycle 33, right? About a month, right? Ooh, and it even tells you how long you've played the current save. I've gotten to 100 cycles. Usually around there is when I start encountering more problems I can handle, and things go bottom up. I've lost dupes because all my oxygen went through a vacuum and got lost in outer space. I've lost dupes because my base literally set on fire. I've lost dupes because half of it got flooded and then we just couldn't do anything about anything anymore. So I've gotten to 100 cycles quite often, but it's usually at that point that I just can't progress any further. Because I end up getting everybody killed. So let's see what else we can get done here so I don't get people killed. So we're going to pump that in there. That's more just so it's not so darn messy all the time. I just need more dupes. I need some quality dupes here soon. Let's see what I got for research. So we got a little bit of decor research. We have... I'm not going to need to do any of those things. Let's see what else we could use here. A rust deoxidizer. I think I got some rust earlier. I don't really care about converting it. A metal refinery would actually be very good, right? So what it's going to do is it's going to take the ores, the copper ore, iron ore, whatever I've mined, and it's going to refine it, which is really good because a lot of the upper level stuff ends up needing to be refined. Joshua is starving, and he is on a roll today. The poor guy cannot stay out of trouble. That's alright. Everybody needs at least one of those kinds of people, right? Things fresh and interesting. Let's go ahead and construct another room here as well. And then let's make a set of ladders, and let's start mining all of this out. I'm just gonna stop there. I don't want to mess with that pool of water right now. I got plenty of other pools of water to mess with here. So yeah, we'll get that fixed, get some electricity running through it, and then we'll go from there. I'm always nervous about when they're dumping bottles of water in there. You know, one little drop of polluted water, not polluted, but germy water, doesn't have to be polluted necessarily, can like screw up the whole pool, and then everybody's got food poisoning. And that's another way you could kill everybody off in your little colony. So all about the management. How long have you been on this earth? 40 cycles. All right. I'm keeping track of these guys. Meat is like a huge morale booster. And I mean, ideally, yeah, I'd want to farm these guys and make a husbandry, but I've just never been successful. And the main reason is you need plastic, right? As far as plastic goes, there's so much leading up to it that you have to build and create and things like that, that it's just not quite feasible until you get towards like the later parts of the game. And we're unpermitted food. Okay, I don't care about that. Why can you not eat? Oh, okay, so I might have ran out of cooked food. So I told them they could only eat the cooked food stuff. And you can see here, some of them are colored, some of them are not. All the ones that aren't colored means like there's none of that available, right? So I need to start cooking here soon. Okay, so Camille, I know you're hungering. You're hungering. All right, I'm gonna let you go ahead and tap into those bristleberries. Oh, and Jean needs some too. Okay, we're just gonna allow anybody to eat those bristleberries. That's fine. So let's see. These have power. Colony lacks growing skill. Do I not have a... I don't think I have a dedicated cook. Whoops. That might have slipped through. I don't think I've found any dupes with cook. No, I don't. I don't think I found any dupes with a cuisine skill anyways. So we need somebody. We need somebody that we need, is what I should say, right? So I'm hoping we get them sooner than later. But until then, they could just eat the bristleberries. That's fine. Not a big deal anymore because they're not starving. One of the things you'll find around the world as you go to, so like this this little secret lab, I can inspect a lot of these items, right? And it will give me blurps about something or another, right? And it kind of tells me like the backstory of like how, like what happened here and what the dupes really are and stuff like that, because they're duplicates, you know, of somebody somewhere, something, but they're not entirely like all there, you know what I mean? They're not wholly human, which is to be expected of a duplicate of something, I guess. It's not that far of a stretch. So, geneticist. Engineered crops to be rotated as needed depending on environmental situation, while a variety, these guys are always starving, while a variety of plants would be ideal to supplement any remaining nutritional needs. Any one of our designs would be enough to sustain a colony indefinitely without adverse effects on physical health. Some environmental issues still remain. Differing temperatures, light availability, and last pass changes to nutrient levels take top priority, particularly for food and oxygen producing plants. Mood enhancing effects to natural briar pheromone emissions. Or life sustaining designs. Okay, so basically it's saying there's a bunch of these plants. They're all useful for something for the dupes. But they all need something else too. And then that study ended up getting pushed out. How did this little bit of polluted oxygen make it up here? That's annoying. And down here too. Interesting. That's alright. We did get that blue stone, which is good. I do want to... Oops. Before this gets too stinky, I do want to hold that up. So we're starting to get polluted oxygen here and there, which is not that big of a deal, but if these guys get sick, then I'm taking a hit to the bottom line, and we are corporation. Alright. We are donors to the blood god, and I will not expect anything less than the absolute best. Okay. Deodorizers. Okay, so these are perfect because they're going to go and clean that oxygen in exchange for a little bit of sand. And I'm not really using sand for much at all, right? So I'm just going to pop one right there. And I'll probably... I think this is actually chlorine. And that'll probably be it, yeah. I'm not too concerned. However, because it's polluted, it could spread indefinitely and be very dangerous. So we got to be careful of that. Looks like food has decayed. Meal lice. Okay, I'm not really concerned. We're making so much meal lice, I don't think it really matters. Alright, perfect. Alright, give us something. I could do something with Lindsay here. Let's see what else we got. Interior decorator. I can work with that. I can definitely work with Devin here. I think I'm gonna go with Devin. Decrease strength. That's okay. I don't really need strength for the things I have in plan for Devin. I don't really need strength for that. I don't need strength in general, to be honest. So we're gonna go with Devin. Although Lindsay, I'm sorry, you were a close second. All right, so we got Devin on deck, and he went straight for researching. That's weird. Let's go ahead and assign him to where he belongs. Oh well, I guess research is his highest skill, right? You are actually going to be our artist. You're going to be our decorator. I know you like science, but that comes after. Okay, so operating, what do I need? Is it athletics or strength? Doesn't quite tell me. Let's look at the skill tree here. So for operating, it is, oh, it's machinery, actually. Okay, that's good. That works. Okay, so what did we give him? We gave him art, so we'll have him be the artiste. And it looks like Camille can get another skill point here. Let me think about what I want her to do. So she's got 9 points in agriculture, which is great. Medicine, don't care about. Athletics, don't really care about. 4 in machinery, so she has been operating on the off side too. Now, what I want my farmers to do instead of operating machinery, even though that may be one of her interests, I do want them to be supplying, I think. I want them to go and supply. So they're gonna, well, I'm not entirely sure. Let's go see what tiding does here. So tiding, boom. Mob disrespect, repair. They sweep things. So the key word here is they sweep items, right? So after they're done farming, I want them to go back and put the food away, right? Or else it'll spoil and things like that. So we're gonna make Lindsay do that and give her tiding as well. All right, she should be solid. Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna end this one here. Thanks for tuning back in. And stay tuned for the next one, because there are definitely going to be more. I'm having so much fun with this game. Finally at 6 duplicates, we finally filled up one of those bedrooms, so I think we are making good progress. Alright, thanks for hanging out.